Nope. Okay, guys, this is game 2 of the KSK Invitational, second match of the day for the semifinals.
We have the blue Protoss, who's up 1-0 on Ramille. PesTo.
Yes, and his opponent is spawning on the top right-hand side of the map, the red Zerg Ramille. Yeah, so they're cross-spawning here, so both players are going to have advantageous position to expand as quickly as possible. PesTo is opting to take the forward ramp instead of... Normally on these maps you wall off this here to try to just contain your main, but he's not doing that. He's just going forward. He doesn't care too much about that. He's taking the risk, I guess.
It's quite interesting, but I think this is a pretty good move. You know, I was thinking about this when I was playing my match against Skeleblade, and I opted just to keep things around my Nexus, and I didn't wall off. This allows you, if you're able to get that wall up, to safely secure that second expansion. So not a bad option here. I like this move by PesTo.
Yeah. So Probe's going to move out. It's currently rallied to the bottom right-hand side. So right away he didn't pick the right way, and Ramille is also not sending out a scout right now. He's staying back home. He's getting that Roach Warren. Just dropped down just now in the back of the base. So it's going to be very difficult for that probe, once it does find Ramille, to actually find the tech structures. It may just see the spawning pool, but it's as far away as it possibly can get. This queen will make short work of that probe. I don't think that probe will actually get to see it. Probe scouts, realizes there's nothing in the bottom right, moves up to the top left, or sorry, top right. Speed coming out here from Ramille, and a few adepts being popped for PesTo. We'll see if this... Oh, he is going to see it. Oh, did he see it? He did see it.
Saw the Roach Warren?
No, he didn't. Sorry, that's just... Oh, interesting.
Let's see what Ramille
Good job
decides
there,
to do
yeah.
here. He is getting that speed. Maybe he might use that to hasten his scouting ability. And I think maybe once he finds where he is, he try to push out a little bit with some roaches.
Ooh, interesting. Layer tech. He's going straight up to layer. Oh, so he's banking a lot of gas right now. He's getting the speed just for defensive purposes and getting an expansion, but I think what his plan of attack is to go up to mutas. We saw this on the Zerg vs. Zerg day on Thursday, the Group D that Ramille was in. If a player did this, opted for a lot of gas and got... This is layer at 3 minutes. That's going to be mutas, so he wants mobility. He wants the ability to attack from all angles.
Not a bad adjustment. I think that mutas is probably a good idea here, given the amount of airspace you get to have. So
yeah.
Once he finds this guy's base, I think he's going to look to do some damage in the mineral line.
He has found the base, so he knows where to send the mutas once the layer is complete. That layer is just over halfway complete. He has a very decent Roach army at the moment. He's morphing him into Ravagers. Interesting. I need to do some research into this. Does the Ravager do as much DPS as a Roach? It just adds the ability, or does it lose attack speed because you get the bionic, or sorry, not bionic, corrosive bile?
I think you're going to have to ask chat on this one, man.
Yeah, chat. Maybe you can answer that for me. It would be interesting if you want to look that up online and tell me if there's a difference. Now, he's going all Ravagers, so he wants...
likes those LODV units.
Yeah, I love that. I'd love to see PesTo. He is just focusing on a ground central army. He has mixed in a few of these adepts. But you know, the funny thing is, I haven't seen any Immortals from any of the Protoss players really lately. And it would... No, sorry, not Immortals.
Disruptors.
Disruptors, thank you, yeah.
I avoided them because I wasn't sure if I'd be able to micro them properly.
Well, they are a great unit, though, and they're perfect for clumped up balls just like this. These Ravagers do a high amount of damage, but they are very slow. It's very easy to hit with one of those Disruptors.
That's good observation.
That Zealot got totally exploded. That was so much energy from the Ravagers. Oh, let's see what happens here. So this is looking pretty good for PesTo. I don't know.
There's Ravager just not participating here.
Oh, he is going to move back up the ramp. Very interesting. He's going to retreat back into his own base here.
This is just 3 Ravagers.
Yeah, 3 Ravagers are pushing back this many Stalkers. That speaks to the
maybe that
power.
Answers the
the question
on Roaches.
Well, they probably tank. Like, I don't know what's the HP. Oh, what's a full one? 120. Does he have another Roach out here? Ooh, he's got Hydras. I think he's stopping production on Roaches. So he went up to Lair, but sorry, he didn't go Muta. He actually went Hydralisk. So he wants that anti-air. He's going to stick to the ground army. He's not going to make that transition. No upgrades so far, though, for the Zerg player. Immortal's coming out here for PesTo, but he's currently supply blocked.
Dropping down a couple pylons to fix things here. PesTo a little bit slower, I'd say, in this game.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it definitely feels slower, but maybe it's just because of the large map. He's just trying to take his time, build up his econ.
Yeah, here we do see him moving out here. I think he wants to take this 3rd.
Yeah. I agree, but so far no probe. There is a probe right there. Yeah. Okay, so he's just gonna expand out. Ramille's got to keep in mind, he's got to be sending a few more of these overlords out onto the map. Currently, they're all focused in on the back of his map here and kind of clumped up. He's got to spread those out a little bit more and get a little bit more map vision.
He is a little worried about the harass, so you can see with his Spore Crawler splits here that he wants to make sure that those guys are doing their job and aren't getting harassed.
Right.
But on the back of that, you know, PesTo is getting to a 3rd and Ramille is still sitting on 2 bases, so...
Yeah. And like we talked about in between games, it's so important for that Zerg player to get up. He wants to be 1 base up on the opponent, and right now he's 1 base down. So he needs to find 600 minerals to drop 2 hatcheries. He really wants to be up. And also, when you drop those hatcheries, you do gain more vision on the map. You do gain a better economy advantage over your opponent. Pretty decent, even worker supply. PesTo is going to start outgaining Ramille. Once this Nexus is complete, he's going to start production on a few more. You want to be floating about 65 to 70. That's what the pros float at with their worker supply. It works out fairly well to have 2 bases fully saturated and 4 gas geysers mining. And that's about 75, or sorry, 70.
Transfer coming through here for PesTo.
+1 attack upgrades coming out here for Ramille. He's sticking with that ground army. So let's see, he's got the missile attacks, so that's for the Hydras, and the melee attacks, and that would be for the Hydras as well. Or the Roaches. Sorry, the Roach...
You may opt to mix in a few Zerglings, I don't know.
120. So you actually lose health when you switch from Roaches to Ravagers,
really?
Actually, yeah.
Roaches are more tanky then.
Yeah.
Ravagers are more offensive.
Yep. More specific. But they're
bigger.
Yeah, they're bigger. They should be, more tanky. So he's looking to expand here, finally, but this base has already been mining for over a minute now.
Just drop it, Adrian.
Yeah, you gotta find... He
got
is
600.
Floating. Yeah, he's got to drop that. He's got to be a little bit quicker with his expansions. He is getting that Lurker Den.
Oh, yes! Sorry. I've been waiting for this.
Blink coming out here for PesTo. Oh, as well as quite a few...
yeah, he's making sure that this group, this
right
army
here.
composition is sustainable here. Those upgrades they do make a difference.
Yeah, absolutely. +1 attack from the Protoss player. He's finally moving in this Overlord with the speed. He's going to see this fully saturated base, and he's going to be really hating himself. He's going to feel like he's
Oh,
behind.
he is just sacking it.
He did sack it, yes. Oh, there is a warping right here. I'm sorry, we completely missed that. How many kills did that... I can't see. See if he drops it here. Pretty decent, though. He did take out quite a few workers. Let's take a look at the units lost tab. Oh, only 3 drones, so it wasn't a huge loss. The warp prism almost went down. Shift, there we go.
I really think Ramille's creep spread could be a little bit better, especially in his main. If he can creep spread up into that second ramp, which is currently blocked, and throw down some lurkers to block.
Yeah, just for
both
vision
the
at the
bridge.
very least, eh?
Yeah.
No, he's not going to be able to take out... Let's see if he can save... Oh, he almost takes out the...
Oh, he's sacrificed the immortal.
Yeah,
there.
he sacrificed Immortal. Probably not the right unit inside this Warp Prism to drop. He finally does drop that Stalker. And this Warp Prism may go down. No, it looks like it's just going to find the right angle. It's going to get out of there untouched.
Ramille getting some vision here in the middle of the map.
He's woefully behind in workers, though. He's got to really drone up. Instead of that, he's not building any drones right now. He's opting for Mutalisk. PesTo is sitting on a humongous bank. Look at that, eh?
Yeah. That is, he can mix in some pretty good units there.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Do you see everything that just popped right there? That's
Yeah,
all at the same time.
Ramille is thinking offense.
Yeah, he's making offense right now. He's really feeling it. He's making no drones, but a really good unit composition. A lot of corruptors. Ooh,
The thing is, if this army dies, it will be very hard for him to recover.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, with no
he's got to
econ
realize
behind
that he's got to expand behind this attack that he's pushing with.
Yeah, like it's all drones from here on out or nothing. +2 missile upgrades is almost complete. Ooh,
Here we
looks
go.
like
We're
there's
gonna
going to be an
see-
engagement here.
Oh, this is not a good engagement for Ramille.
Ooh, good hits
Oh,
there from the
nice.
Ravagers. Army walks
Good
right
volleys.
into that. He's going to lose an Overlord, though, with 2 units inside. Ooh, those Stalkers do hit really hard.
Ramille trying to get back on creep here.
Yeah, get that creep
Good
advantage.
defense there with those corrosive vials. But I think the right decision here for Ramille. I don't think he's ready to engage this yet.
This is a heavy Stalker army, and I don't see too many Lurkers. He is getting a greater Spire, though, so he's going to attempt to go up to Broodlords. I love that Tier 3 tech decision. Broodlords are those flat, like B-52 bombers that shoot out those tiny little nibblers that just completely decimate.
Okay, he's gonna go up and take this ramp. And I don't know if this is a good position for Ramille at the moment.
He is going to pull back his army up into his main base, just try to defend, but this is the full army right here. This looks like this is going to be an all-in from
Oh
either
no,
player.
no lurkers!
The lurkers do go down, so
Lurker,
no lurker den is going to be, nothing's going to be able to be produced. Defender's advantage is not a thing when you have this many Stalkers. This many Stalkers are going to jump on top of all these Hydralisks. Nothing's able to tank in front of them. Takes out the heavy units. One Stalker there tries to burrow, doesn't go down. This is looking pretty good for PesTo right now.
Can he defend though?
Oh, Ramille does have an army advantage though. Let's see, a few good hits from these
he's got a
Ravagers. And this Spine Crawler is actually making a lot of work right now. 2 kills from it. That's really great. And he defends. That is fantastic work. A one lurker in the back there with 2 kills.
But check out the cost.
Yeah. Yeah, they're both in even supply right now.
Ramille has to. So Ramille has the army lead at this point. If he's not able to, oh,
Ooh, those Colossus is a great addition right now.
if he's not able to do this, it's gonna be very, very hard for him to recover.
Ooh, he's going to get on top of this. He needs to take out these Colossus right now. Big warp into Stalker's coming right behind him. He's pushing forward, though. The Stalker does come down. He's going to eat through these... the Lurker does go down. He's going to eat through these Stalkers fairly quickly. Does warp back. One more hit there is going to be able to take out these Stalkers. You know what? Ramille, I think, is doing it. He's actually pushing forward. He's finding avenues of attack. He's getting on top of his opponent right now. These Lurkers are doing a massive amount of damage.
PesTo is at 5 army supply.
Ooh, he's trying to remax. These cannons do, though, have the ability to push the Zerg player back.
Both armies decimated. Ramille trying to push.
He's desperately, he wants to get rid of this Nexus. The Stalker will slowly pick away at it.
PesTo using that bank, trying to get his army back up. But nothing in production, really.
Ooh, this Nexus is going to go down.
Oh my god, it's Lurker! Perfect!
Good job by Ramille there, although, but the probe transfer is going to totally give away his 4th base up at the top. I was hoping, he was probably hoping to keep secret. Do not push in. Oh, he's going to pull back. Oh! A few hits from these from this Lurker is going to take out all these Stalkers. They're going to blink right on top of this army. Yep.
PesTo cleans up the rest of that army.
Ramille, though, does have a supply advantage right now. He's getting a second gas on its 3rd base, and he did take out the 3rd base.
Thing is, PesTo preserved his workers and still has the lead.
Yeah, he does. So I think Ramille was going into that attack hoping to take out this Nexus and even up, but in reality, he didn't even up. You know, he's still behind as far as the Zerg is concerned, being up that 1 base on your opponent.
Yeah, Ramille has probably mined out the main and almost the natural here. Yeah. I think he's got to recognize that he's got to throw down a couple more hatcheries and transfer those workers.
Yes. Broodlords are a great addition here, but he's got to really mass them up and have a really good tanky army at the underneath them to actually survive, because they are such a slow-moving unit. I'm seeing a lot of Zerglings.
They're going to have to enter the fray right now.
Ooh, a lot of Zerglings here. If they can get on top and... Ooh, I don't think he wants to reveal these Broodlords until it's the absolute right time. He wants to get them on creep. Oh my god, there's Dark Templars in. There's a few storms go down. It's going to be
Those are
really
overseers,
bad.
though.
No, there's a few Dark Templars, or sorry, Templars right here in the back. Oh, that Archon right there is going to go down. He's retreating back. Really good unit composition here from Ramille. Look at the army advantage.
Just going to opt to stay back. 4th goes down finally for Ramille.
But that 3rd base that did get taken out by Ramille is back up and running. He is oversaturated on his 4th. But PesTo will just do a worker transfer and even out.
He's still rolling 26 on that 4th base, but when he gets a 2nd, we'll probably make that transfer. And there's a transfer over to the 3rd.
Yeah. Now we are seeing a bank advantage now finally for Ramille. PesTo was floating, what was it, like 2,500 minerals about 10 minutes ago.
He had to use it to keep him in the game there, so a strong attack by Ramille was cancelled out with the rest of PesTo's bank.
I really like this structure, the SimCity from PesTo. I always appreciate that for Zerg. If you have the ability to create a really decent walled-in structure, always works well. So he is committing fully to the Broodlord attack. He wants, and 32 more Zerglings on the way. He's going to go for 100% pure Nibbler army.
That's awesome.
Oh, the Vipers. I love Vipers.
This is pretty awesome.
Yeah, this is great. PesTo's trying to expand out. He wants that 4th. He's going to continue to expand. Ramille should do the same thing.
Get that 5th even.
Get that 5th. Even take out a gold here in the middle of the base. You know, the golds
we haven't seen any gold mining yet.
Yeah, they aren't the hardest to take, and neither player is actually like trying to check out the gold bases and deny them. And with the vision control that Ramille has currently, you should try to expand out that way. This is so Ramille. It's so funny to watch it happen. Oh no, wait, I'm a Zealot. No, that's what I am.
Cheeky moves.
Cheeky. See how slow?
Yeah.
It's just so much slower.
If they get separated from their army.
Yeah, that's why you want that tanking ability underneath. I would like to see more roaches in this composition versus the Zerglings. Zerglings are great in combination, but you have to be 100% sure that your
Here we go, another Warpin coming in.
But it's Zealots, which are going to eat through the Nibblers really quickly. Ooh, Adrian is supply blocked right now. He just spent most of his larva on a whole bunch of Overlords.
8.
8, yeah. Is that a Ultralisk Cavern? Yes!
We'll see what happens, though. If he just realizes that there's a 5th base there, he could...
Yeah, move up there.
But this army is dancing around. It's a red and blue mix.
Ooh, oh, good blink forward. He's going to get underneath these Broodlords. He's going to try to focus them down. Oh, there's so much, though, for the... Ooh.
What do you call it again? The clouds? Blinding clouds?
Yeah, blinding clouds. Pretty much make Zerg invincible when you're inside of it. These Nibblers are going to move forward to the warping in the Stalkers.
And here come the Hydralisks.
Hydralisks are going to be able to clean up this army as well. No blink forward. We do see Void Rays out on the map, but...
PesTo is rolling back. He is trying to defend this base. The bank is still going for him, but he's only making Void Rays right now. And more Hydralisks are on the way.
I think he only lost one Broodlord in that engagement there. Oh god, there's so many things. No, 2 Broodlords actually died. So he's going to take out this 4th base and possibly move up to the north end of the map here.
PesTo sitting on some bank, finally warping in some Stalkers. But Stalkers, I don't know, they're going to need to have a little bit of a mix of some tankier units if they're going to remain in the game. I think PesTo's waiting for a next wave of warp-ins so that he can try and actually make this defense happen.
Now, I think this is an interesting position from Ramille. If he's not going after the econ, I think he may just try to move into the main base and go after the production, right? You can have all the econ in the world, but without anywhere to build it. 2 warp prisms are moving out across the map directly towards his 4th. He does not have any anti-air other than a queen. If Prismatic Void Rays, you're right. If Prismatic Alignment does activate, that queen's going to go down in 2 seconds. He is pulling back the Void Rays, trying to get some reinforcements across the map, but Ramille is just moving in here. The Stalkers do blink forward again, are going to try to focus down these Broodlords. It looks like they are going to get all of them, but not before the Hydras also clean up the rest of them. This looks really good for Ramille. Ramille's done an excellent job here. Look at the army supply, 92-8. Ramille's got this game in the bag. He just needs to finish it off. He's got to make this happen. He's got to finish him off.
Still has the production structures in the main that he has to take down.
And you know those Protoss, right? With those warp gate techs, you just need to focus down the supply, get rid of those pylons, depower all of them. PesTo calls it GG. Ramille takes game 2.
What a great game.
Great game. Sorry, it's this one.